we went ahead and added all-purpose flour for half of that third of a cup, and then we went ahead and did the good stuff, the whole wheat flour. So again, it's just extra fiber, extra whole grains into your dish. So we're going to go ahead and add that in. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. Whenever you can, unless a recipe absolutely calls for salted butter, go for the unsalted. It's just unnecessary sodium that you're putting into your diet when you use the salted butter. So unless, again, it calls for the salted, go ahead and go with the unsalted, which is what we have here. So a 1/4 cup is a half a stick.
And margarine is a no-no.
Margarine, yes, is not heart healthy. You do not want to go with margarine. Isn't it crazy once we think we have something healthy for us, they tell us no. Okay, so what we're going to do now is get to our last 2 ingredients, which is our 2 eggs and our vanilla. The eggs are local eggs from a farmer in Callens, Virginia, so we try to use local produce whenever possible, and that's going to be a focus here with what's cooking on the Dan. How appropriate we have a Dan here with us. Okay, I'm going to let you inspect, Mr. Grill Sergeant, that I have no shells.
You need me to whip these up?
If you'll just, yes, actually, let me get you a fork right quick over here. You're just going to lightly beat them, if you don't mind.
Lightly?
Yeah, flex that muscle too.
Is that light enough?
A little bit more. Some good beating skills you got there.
Now, if we had a frying pan, I'd cook up some bacon and eggs,
well.
a little country ham.
Oh my goodness gracious! How about some turkey sausage and things like that? And we can put some green peppers in your eggs,
Okay.
tomatoes.
All right, I can deal with that.
Okay.
Pour this in?
Yes, please. See, the great thing about this, folks, is on our show we're going to have simple, easy to prepare recipes that don't require a lot of ingredients. So this is one of those things. Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch places with you, Dan Farmer, so you don't knock yourself out. We certainly don't need to have someone pass out our first guest. We're injuring you. We're going to add now 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Just a little extra vanilla there.
That makes it good.
Yeah, it makes everything happier. Okay, excuse me. And we are going to add about a teaspoon of grated orange rind. We'll stick that in there. Again, that is for great flavor, and that's what is going to help us add flavor and lighten up our souffle. Normally for a souffle, you would add some sort of cream-based evaporated milk, something yummy like that, but our orange juice, if you would please squeeze.
Fresh squeezed?
Absolutely. You've got to get our vitamin C in.
Oh, that is awesome.
I'll let you do one more.
Would you like any pulp in this, or just juice?
Pulp is fine. We're not going to be too picky.
Okay.
So that's about 2 tablespoons of fresh orange juice that we're going to use. And since we know you're a good mixer, I'll go ahead and let you get to it in the mixing department there.
Oh, okay, great.
Mr. Farmer. So while we're waiting for Dan to mix, and it shouldn't take too very long because, you know, got a big strong guy in here. We'll talk also about the theme for the Riverview Rotary Christmas Parade that we are all looking forward to. Actually, I have a little personal story here, which CG has heard too much about. My daughter's school was the reigning champion from last year, 2011's parade, and that was an old-fashioned Christmas last year, but this year's theme is Christmas in Toyland. So I'm sure there's going to be some really cute, you know, floats that probably have a lot of children involved.
Well, the local parade has been around since I can remember, and even before that, and it's something that we really are glad to be a part of, and the city of Danville really supports it, so it's a great opportunity to get out and do something nice for the community. And a lot of people from out of town come visit as well.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The streets are lined. They give out great candy, folks. So if you have children, if our viewers have any children, come on out. They'll be able to cash in. The further up the hill you get, the better.
You're absolutely right. Because I attended the Christmas parade last year with my little, and it was cold out there, but I'm gonna tell you, it was worth it. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun to see so many people lined up and to see the different floats, how creative people were. It was so much fun.
Yeah, you're right. People are very creative and really get into it. And I mean, I don't know about the other folks who will have loaves, but we're preparing now. So, and it's, you know, early November, so you got to get going early. And if it's cold outside, we have these fantastic restaurants that are on Main Street. We have Main Street Coffee Emporium, and now we have Chibo. So I'm sure that they'll be there with hot chocolate and some yummy hot beverages. That is fabulous.
Now, Stephanie made me mix this with her Georgia colored spatula, souffle, whatever it is.
Well, now, are we going to start talking about our...
But all I'll say is roll tide.
Oh, goodness gracious. We have a little rivalry. I won't turn this the wrong way and spray you. I will go ahead and with our baking spray, we can all be friends in the SEC.
Yes.
We're just going to coat our 13x9 baking dish. And we're going to take this mixture, Mr. Dan, and put it in our baking dish. Your wife is going to see this, and she's going to get you in the kitchen, you know.
I'm afraid I may be in the kitchen more now.
Yes.
Actually, I don't mind the cooking. I just don't like cleaning up. So if someone will do the dishes, I'll be happy to.
Well, we thought you were going to clean the kitchen for us today, though.
Was that
Oh,
clear?
Was that not in the contract?
I don't think I remember hearing that.
With this high-paying position as our very
It's
first
usually
guest.
written in small letters at the bottom.
I did not read the fine print. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, page 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm guessing we just spread this out?
Just even it out there. Telling y'all folks, you got all of your vitamin A, B6, vitamin C, carotene in sweet potatoes.
That's right.
So you're doing well, and again, we added this extra orange vitamin C and add these pomegranates.
And one more thing that we have are pecans, and that's a great source of fat that we're going to have in our souffle. So,
Good point.
Yeah.
All right. Is that right?
Okay, you're doing a great job. You're doing such a great job, I'll tell you what. You want to do the honors of the topping?
Sure. Tell me what you need me to do.
Just throw it up on there.
Just throw it.
That's right. Just kind of even sprinkle it around and.
Looking good.
So what's your favorite food?
You can look at me and tell that I'm not picky. I eat anything. I just love anything. Really, my mom fixes. I'm country cooking.
Country
basically.
cooking.
Vegetables.
Well, and we were talking about that before we got started today, that eating country cooking used to be vegetables and, you know, a lot of fresh foods. And so we've gotten away from that. We've eaten a lot of processed foods these days. We eat a lot of fast food. And we've gotten away from the good country cooking, which, yes, was a little more fattening, but it actually was fresh. Watch that hit.
Right. I'm moving out of the way.
Okay, well, you put together a fantastic looking pre-cooked souffle.
Well, thank you.
So
I hope
I
it turns
tell you
out
what,
well.
Well, we hope so too. We're going to let you try it and you can tell us.
All right. I'm excited.
Okay, so we're going to pop this in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes and we'll be right back. We're back 40 minutes later and we're ready to enjoy our souffle. And let's see how it turned out. I hope you like it, Dan.
All right. Oh, that looks wonderful. Smells good too.
All right. Well, that's always a good sign. Looks good, smells good. Now we got to make sure we get to the last one. Tastes good. I'll tell you what. Do you mind passing some of those pomegranate seeds over?
Absolutely.
We're going to add a little pop of color here and a little pop of nutrients and flavor. So just do however many you want. Don't worry about measuring too much. Thank you. And we will serve our guests first.
Yes.
Actually, our 2 exercisers, since I've been in here kind of, you know, slaving in the kitchen, but I'll make sure y'all get fed first.
Well, that's exercise too.
Okay.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
After
Thank
you, our very special guest.
Thank you.
And Cece. Here, the thing about this is it's kind of a
That is
sinless
good.
side. You like? All right.
Thank you.
To my special co-worker. And you know, don't mind if I do. I think I'll dive in myself.
Oh, the cook always has to. The cooks always have to try it. It smells delicious.
And if you paired this with some sauteed spinach or a salad, on your plate, you've got your half vegetables. This is almost a dessert. Do y'all agree? It's got that
Yes,
nice
it's great.
crunch on the top.
It's awesome.
So, all right.
I think I may have to have seconds.
Well, you absolutely have plenty. And maybe we can share it with the God Storehouse volunteers as well. There are several volunteers who work here on a daily basis, and we're just so grateful. The God Storehouse does so much work in our community, feeding families who are in need. And we will actually absolutely have the director, Karen Harris, here. I know we all know Karen, and she's given us this opportunity to use this kitchen. We actually host classes here on Tuesdays. If the viewers would like to participate in that, we have an entire kitchen classroom, and you know, we cook all kinds of good stuff. And again, it's nutritious, good, and doesn't require a lot of ingredients. It's affordable. This entire dish costs about $13 to make, and you can see, and with leftover materials, as far as we have sugar left over, flour left over. So when you talk about it with 10 servings, it's about $1 a serving. Actually a little bit less than that. But again, we want to thank the Community Foundation of the Dan River region for supplying this fabulous kitchen. We have thoroughly enjoyed it. We've been here for several weeks now using it, and to our funder, the Danville Regional Foundation, for providing all of the tools that we've used today to cook this wonderful side that goes fantastic with Dan's mother stuffing. And we look forward to seeing y'all again. Stay healthy, Dan River region. CG and I will see you back another time, and be sure to check out the Riverview Rotary Christmas Parade on December the 8th at 6 o'clock. Thanks.